Okay, is this recording my voice? I can't remember. I think it is. Looks like it. So I'm going to play a cheeky little hag game. Going to be running Ruin and Thrill of the Hunt, obviously. We're also going to be running Overcharge for the first time, where if I hit the gens, it's going to reduce the... obviously, it's going to reduce the amount of percentage they have available, but the perk actually also forces a skill check. So we've got a couple of... Okay, this is a good area. So the first part of the game, I'm looking around looking for the highest, most highly dense resource area for myself. So we've got pallets that they're going to run to, I'll trap these. We've got totems that they're going to want to mess with, so I'm going to trap those. We've got a few choke points that I can sort of trap up and get free hits on. That's fine. That's probably a totem. I've got plenty of time to get over there. Maybe get a free hit, but probably not. He's going to run off if he's sensible. So, priority here is to trap. I've got 3 traps down. I cannot chase anyone with 3 traps down. That's suicide. You just get bullied. Once you've got 8 traps down, you can afford to chase people, as long as they're near your area that you're trapping up. So, we're looking good so far. I did have 2 totems, yeah. And I've got a trap around here. Let's put another one maybe here. And maybe in the couple for the house as well. So, we start really, really slow, but Ruin buys us the time, so we don't have to worry. Look, these people were doing a gen, they've left. I'm going to kick it. We're just going to make this game as slow as possible. If we can turn this into a 20-minute game, no one's going to get any generated progress. It's going to be really bad for them. So she crouches towards the totem, which takes her a lot of time. She's doing the totem, but I got Thrill of the Hunt, so she's not going to get away with it at all. You see here, she's going to run away now. That's so lucky that didn't hit. And again, really lucky. It's very unlikely that's not going to hit. She's just getting lucky. She doesn't know anything about how to play against me. Yeah, you've got to be careful not to place your traps too close together, because you'll end up with that scenario where you're not getting enough value. That could have been 2 hits if I'd recovered in time. So this player, free now, what has she done all game? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. She's done nothing all game. She's been tapping a totem. I've been getting points from her. And we're just keeping up the momentum here. It's well played by the dudes to go on my totems when I'm leaving. They probably get those because I teleported a long way away. I'll go for this one first. They've probably got one of the totems. I can't stop that. But this one I can protect. So this was the second one they touched. So it's pretty much 50-50 about what totem it is. Nice. That's pretty lucky. So they didn't actually finish that totem over there. And again, we're just buying time, generating points. They're losing pallets, they're losing pretty much morale in some ways. One of the strengths of this build is to get them low on morale. I want them to just feel like they're just never getting anywhere. I want them to feel like they're wasting their time doing gens, they're wasting their time dehooking people. I want them to feel like they have no chance, that this is all just one big waste of time. Eventually they will give up on their usual strategy, which is dehooking and all that stupid nonsense. Again, we're not going to break this pallet, we're just going to fucking trap it. I'm generating value. I'm still going to be chasing her in a second if she props a trap. Again, getting pretty lucky with this stuff, I think. That fucking Ming Li is getting really lucky. And again, I have to trap better than this, because I need to put the word trap on the outside of that window to buy myself more time. See this shit? And I'm not going to pick her up, I'm going to fucking trap. She's probably thinking in her head, fucking hell, this is the worst game I've ever played. And you might have realised this guy is just taking out my Ruin. He's so fucking lucky. I'm not chasing her, it's going to take too long. Got 2 on the ground, they've done ruin. So the game pretty much has just started. The game has just started. I can hook him quickly, and then maybe get to the Ming Li. That's so fucking unlucky. She thinks she is really good, but we'll see how that comes out. Like, she's dropping pallets on me, like really high skill stuff. Come on, you've doomed your teammate here. She had sprint burst, it's fine. Oh, you've moved really badly there. Okay, I'm not going to be chasing. I downed the Bill on the totem, so he's probably still near there. If not, fine. I've got Thanatophobia, so 3 injured and 1 actually technically downed means very little generator progress. These sprint marks probably just gave away Bill's location. See how they're just crouching everywhere? Because it's just too much effort to fucking do anything else. Like, what's he gonna do? If he hits a trap, he's fucked. This is how you play this game. Just demoralize them. This Dwight, he has to play so differently, because I've got traps everywhere. I didn't actually have any traps up at that point, but the mind games are what's important. I know someone's behind me, they're going for the Bill. Just fucking trap like a fiend. You don't have to play that well. So annoying. Alright. Let's rethink this. This Bill is a maniac. He's just gonna die for a totem that doesn't do anything. It's at this point that you start losing a lot of momentum. I've got very few traps. He's cutting around here. He doesn't want to leave the area. It's greedy, like what are you doing? You saw there were no sprint tracks ahead of me when I tried to cut him off, which means he didn't leave. And there weren't any sprint tracks behind him, so he didn't turn around. Alright, cool. So they're making like really, really simple mistakes. I want to break this, it's been annoying me for a long time. And they've done a generator. 7 minutes in? Maybe more? They're probably going to start giving up on the guys on the hook. Oh no, looks like they're sprinting across. There's a Dwight here. I don't really have anything over here. Might start re-trapping a completely different area. I didn't actually see him. It's annoying. Yeah, I thought there'd be someone over here. Okay. This Dwight fucking sucks. Some of the players are like better than the others. You can tell the Ming Li is doing alright. It's just, you know, she's not getting killed instantly. Dwight's getting killed instantly. The Bill was just making mistakes. There's a Claudette who I haven't seen much, so I guess she's doing stuff. I think the overcharge perk I'm running right now just doesn't make sense with this build. I'm not running around at all. I'm just fucking trapping. I'm not really doing anything else. Let's trap both sides of this. Let's put it maybe in the middle, I don't know. Looks like they've given up on de-hooking, so maybe she'll come now, we'll see. Let's see her. There we go, saw her. Try and not get line of sight from her to me so I can sneak up on her. I've seen them both, they're both over here. Alright, I'm just looking around trying to watch out for the Feng Min. So I don't really need to chase them that hard. They'll both die. They're not both surviving anyway, to keep it simple. So I kind of need to get them both. I think I just saw her behind here. I think they're on comms, so they'll probably group up and heal. Oh, hello. Unfortunately, I pretty much have to chase her. See how she plays this. Not well. What was that? I'm gonna get to the pallet. Nah. This is good for me. She's chasing the wrong direction, really. She's got a lot of value over here, a lot of pallets, a lot of windows. So I might start removing some of these traps. I think she's not going back to that previous location anymore. Let's just trap this shit up and try and re-find her. So she kind of went this way. There's some tracks here. So you see I got 2 traps down, and I still know where she is. I'm still on top of her. That's pretty good. She thinks I'm going to run through. That's not my intention. So I didn't have to use Brutal Strength and smash the pallet to get value out of it, and... Oh shit, I fucked that up. Didn't matter. It's going to be tough to get a 4-man. It's just the way the game is designed at this point. It's just not really how the game works. The hatch is just not really well designed. The killers can't really strategize against it, unfortunately. Oh, I missed. That's really good for me. I don't think she'll save her. Oh, wow, okay. If I hadn't missed the first attack, that would have been fine. Yeah, they definitely survive with friends. I don't need to do that. I'm thinking she might run to the pallets over here. Maybe not. She's kind of near my traps. Pretty much spamming the spacebar at this point. I don't know why, like, I don't know. I think the reason they make these mistakes, though, partially is because of the mind games. I've created so much trap-based problems that they kind of don't know where to go. It's kind of part of their brains like, I really can't be bothered going anywhere. And that trap is perfect timing. I'm right on top of her. She's really not going to get this fucking hatch now. I'm going to get Bloodlust at this rate. And then I get the free hit. Yeah, nice 360. And that's how you 4-man. I did 3 gens in about 15 minutes, maybe. You know, a mixture of good and bad players. Like the Claudette and this Ming Li are clearly working together on comms. The Dwight was thinking, but not playing great. And the Bill was just a bit mental. But as you saw, I chose a decent location. I trapped it all up. They eventually entered that location. And then I killed them. I created so much pressure. But I think what I needed to do better was spread my traps out more. I was finding that they were roaming through multiple traps after one hit. I didn't recover quick enough. For example, at this location. I think if I trapped outside the window rather than on the totem, maybe there on the gen as well. So 1, 2, and 3 here. Maybe you want to just use 2. 3 is probably a little bit excessive for one area. I find that 1 trap here is pretty good. 2 is fucking amazing. But maybe a little excessive because it's all quite compact. The trap on this window didn't work. Maybe it was too close. I think if it's too close, they can pop it from the far side and they can just react and not jump over. So you've got to get it just before so that they're stuck with the Phantasm. Oh, I didn't finish the recording. There we go.